I'm pregnant. What's up guys, my name is Eleonora and I am 19 weeks pregnant this week. I'm almost at the halfway point. A common question I've been getting over the last couple weeks after I announced my pregnancy is if I had done anything different for getting that positive pregnancy test. What did I do leading up to that positive pregnancy test? How did I get pregnant and stay pregnant? Now I know everyone is looking for that magic pill, that magic potion where you change something 1 month and then you get pregnant and it's that one thing that did it. And I know some people have stories like that where they did change something and then they fell pregnant. I personally do not believe that it works that way. I don't think that there's a universal solution out there. We are all unique, our bodies are different, our needs are different, our timing is different. So my advice to you is to just absorb all the stories that you can, try different things, see what works for you, because you never know what that answer is going to be. But I did want to share what I think finally got me pregnant. There's a few specific things that I did change in the months leading up to that positive test, but I do have to say that this was a pretty long process. It definitely didn't happen overnight, and I think there's just a lot that goes into it. My number one tip is to just relax. I'm just kidding. People really need to stop saying this. This became such a pet peeve of mine while trying to conceive, especially after I spoke out about my fertility journey and trying to get pregnant. I would literally tell people, please don't tell me to relax, and on social media, I even made a post that it doesn't work that way. And then I would have people reaching out and saying, no, but really, just relax and it'll happen. And it's like, no, but really, that's not how this works. Like, it became such a trigger for me at one point where if someone would say that, if they would text, call, or message me, I would want to throw the phone across the room. It became that much of a trigger. What calmed me down eventually, that reaction, having that kind of reaction, was people that say to just relax and it will happen most likely have never gone through infertility in any capacity. They just cannot comprehend or truly understand what goes into that journey, the things that you go through. And that's okay, not everyone is going to have the same experiences in life, but realizing that really just made me kind of separate myself, that if someone was to give me that kind of advice, I know to just back away, and it's okay that they just don't understand, and to move on from it. But what really bothered me about advice like that is getting pregnant is a pretty goal-oriented thing. If you're a goal-oriented person, you cannot just relax or let it go or give up or whatever else people say. If a kid is riding a bike, learning to ride a bike, and the kid cannot, get the balance, it's just not working, are you really gonna tell your child to relax and let it go and it'll work out for you? Yes, pregnancy, there's a lot of things that you cannot control, but the whole let it go concept just does not make sense. And I am living proof of it, because even after my loss, I was still testing. And the month that I got pregnant with this pregnancy, I was testing. So for some people, sure, stopping the testing might help. For me, it didn't make much of a difference. All right, my second tip, and this is a big one: lifestyle changes. And I don't mean just the woman, I mean your partner needs to also make those changes. I think it's very often overlooked that making a baby involves two people. It's half of each. You cannot make a baby without one or the other. So thankfully, I have an amazing husband who realizes that and also made lots of lifestyle changes with me. When it came to health and wellness, we were already pretty healthy, pretty fit, watch what we ate, but we were able to, even further that and clean up our diet even more and manage our stress more. And over the course of getting pregnant, or trying to get pregnant, I switched out a lot of products and switched to a lot of non-toxic products or lower tox products and cleaner foods, and, finding ways to connect with each other and have less stress in our lives. I mean, all of that was a team effort, really. And because of all the lifestyle changes that we did, we were able to improve test results and eventually get pregnant. And I'm very confident that because it took us a long time to get pregnant, all of those changes that we made definitely made for the best possible outcome in this pregnancy. Okay, supplements are a big thing and everyone looks for that magic supplement to get them pregnant. I'm almost hesitant to share this supplement because by no means do I want anyone to think that if you take this supplement, that means you're going to get pregnant. I specifically took this supplement. I started taking it kind of the period before the first time I got pregnant that resulted in a loss. I took this supplement because I knew that I had low progesterone and I did not want to take a synthetic progesterone because my midwife actually did mention to me that if I was to take a synthetic progesterone, what can happen is if you do not have a viable pregnancy, your body holds on to that pregnancy longer than it should. So definitely I didn't want to take anything synthetic anyway, but that reason I didn't actually know about before she said that. So that was really eye-opening. The one supplement that I think really helped was Fertility-Boost from Earthly. Now, from my understanding, this is an herbal supplement that helps stimulate your pineal gland and it helps your body produce its own progesterone, which is what I was after. So I was taking that consistently up until this pregnancy, and then there are certain rules that you have to wean off of it in the first trimester if you do decide to take that supplement. But there was also a lot of other supplements that I was taking as well that I'll link below. All of those things as a whole, I think, helped me. All of those things had a purpose in why I was using it. It wasn't just, let me get a bunch of stuff and see what works. Okay, and I think this is the most important thing that came from this whole entire fertility journey, and that is divine timing. I know that's not something that is comforting to hear if you are still in the thick of it of trying to get pregnant, but throughout this whole experience, I mean, I will be a completely different parent now than what I would have been if I had gotten pregnant right away. There were so many lessons that I learned over the course of this, and there's so many things that I changed about myself and changed my outlook on things, and my relationship, my marriage has changed. It's just, as hard as it may be to hear this, I really do think all of those lessons were meant to be there. I was meant to get something from this whole experience, and I'm still continuing that, you know, even now with the pregnancy, things are changing. I'm seeing the world with different eyes, and I think that everything is connected in that sense. I wasn't meant to get pregnant right away. I wasn't meant to have a baby back in 2022 or whenever we started trying. It's a journey, and I would just recommend that if you are still on it, be open to those lessons, be open to the universe being on your side, be open to learning about yourself, about your body, about your marriage and your partnership, and what kind of parents you want to be. I mean, there's so much that goes into creating a life, and it's weird for me to say this, but I'm almost grateful for everything that we went through, because like I said, it has made us into potentially better parents for it. If you are still on this infertility journey, my heart is with you. I wish you nothing but strength and hope and faith in this process, and that your time will come. If you have that desire, your time will come. I truly believe that. It's not an easy journey, that is for sure, but it is definitely worth it. It is so worth it, and I really hope that you continue to get that strength that you need to get through however long it will take. I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. I would love to help in any possible way that I can. Thank you so much for watching.